All right, guys. So today, Monday, start of the new leagues week. So I'm going to do a leagues deck for everyone. And I've kind of focused it around the specific league event this week. So it is the comic convention, which means that the featured arenas are Futurology, Land Before Time, Sharks, Amazing Astronauts, Mythical Creatures, and gorgeous graphic design. So I'm going to build my deck somewhat around these six ones here. I don't believe I included in the deck Land Before Time. I didn't really have very many good cards for that. And I left out Sharks and Amazing Astronauts. So my deck primarily has Futurology, Mythical Creatures, and gorgeous graphic design as the inclusion, so we can take advantage of the arena buffs. And the the rules for this week are starting energy of 12, which is pretty low for this, I feel like, which is nice because I like lower energy myself. Minimum energy is 10. Max energy is 24, and energy per turn is plus 12. So that's kind of nice. We're basically going to always have at least 12. I doubt anybody's going to try a drain strategy when the minimum energy is 10. So let's check out the deck that I created for this league event. I've titled it Mythical Bob. So we are including Bobbit Worm. I'm going to try to counter somewhat of this dark web meta. So that's why I've included that. But as you can see, I thought of, since Mythical is one of the options this week, World Turtle is a mythical card. So that's why I've included it. When played, if your deck has exactly 4 arts and culture cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain plus 17 until played, and then we can repeat for each album. So that means I have 4 albums specifically that have exactly 4 cards, so we can take full effect of World Turtle. Some of my other mythical cards I included were Manticore, kind of taxing our opponent a little bit on their arts and culture and history cards, plus 2 energy for 3 turns. I've included 2 more mythical cards. Gargoyle. When drawn, all other cards in both players' hand lose 10 power until played. And then Dwarf, which when played, your cards in hand gain plus 15 and your opponents lose 15. So we have like a debuff strategy on our opponent going on with this deck between Dwarf, Olga, Bobbit Worm, and Arthoplethora. Are all, and Eye of Providence, all cards that are targeting our opponent's cards and debuffing them. All right, so we ran through the mythical cards. Let's go with the history next. So we've included, like I said, Eye of Providence. 2 random cards in your opponent's hand lose 20 permanently. So again, just a nice card hitting our opponent. Rat King's a buff card we've added. When drawn, your cards in hand gain plus 13 power permanently, and this card loses 13 power. So just another buff card for our deck. Testudo Formation, another buff card. When returned, your cards, wherever they are, gain plus 48 power and cost plus 3 energy this round. The plus 3, I noticed, does hurt us a little bit, just because the 12 energy we're starting with and gaining, it's not a lot, so it can be a little awkward with this card. Finally, Olga of Kaiv. When played, your opponent's cards, wherever they are, lose 11 power for 2 turns. So, again, dinging our opponent's power. Next up we have is Arts and Culture cards. So we've got the 100-meter sprint. I just wanted a nice 1-drop in the deck. I like my cheap cards. So when played, if it's the first turn of a round, your cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 for 2 turns. So nice little buffer. Charles Dickens is our late game card. So when drawn, if it's after round 3, your cards in hand gain plus 35 permanently. Just that little extra boost sometimes we need to really close out a game comes in handy. So that card's really been growing on me the more I play with it. We've added Art Deco. This is because of the arena. It does match the arena this week, so I've included it for that. It does kind of suck that I put it in with the Bobbit Worm, so that is one of the cards that Bobbit Worm does hurt. And it does help our opponent's Dark Web out. So I only have 2 cards in the deck, and it's because of the arena is the reason I included them, even though they do help our opponent's Dark Web. So our opponent, if he does play it, is only going to gain that plus 10. So I feel like it's okay because we do have Bobbit and Arthoplethora kind of counteracting that plus 10, so it's not all bad for us. and I really wanted the Gargoyle just because it is a mythical creature for the week. And I noticed this combo with the Grotesque and the Gargoyle. This card also is in the arena this week, so Grotesque does fit the bill. So when played, your deck contains Gargoyle. This card gains plus 50 power. So that little combo and both of them being in the arena this week kind of seemed like it made it worth it for me. Just figured I'd give it a try, even though, like I said, it does kind of help Dark Web a little bit. So just keep that in mind. If I did have to swap some cards out, it would have probably been Art Deco, Gargoyle, Grotesque, and Hagdorn Temperature. It'd probably be the 4 I would look to swap if you didn't have, or if you did want to adjust for the Dark Web counter. All right, so the rest of the cards we have, what didn't I talk about? So set of all sets we've included. So our fourth inclusion here for the World Turtle is going to be Science. So we have Cloaking Device is our first Science card. It also is Futurology this week, so this is fitting the arena. When played, 3 random cards in your hand gain plus 35 power this turn, but reveal after scoring. So we won't know when we play it if our cards we played are going to get the buff. So that's kind of the downside of the card. Sometimes you'll play 3 cards and it'll buff 2 of the cards that you didn't play, and you're like, dang it, man. Like, wish I could have got the full effect of that, but it's hit or miss. So another one we've added is Set of All Sets. Just a good card all around, just buffing itself plus 7 every turn, and then another random card. Door to Hell, just an overall strong card, just for that quick plus 50 buff on the turn, can really just push you ahead. And then Hagdorn Temperature, again, just another card targeting our opponent's cards and debuffing permanently. So that's the deck. It's performed pretty good so far. I haven't lost with it yet, but I think I've only played 2 or 3 games. So let's go check it out for you guys. You guys can see her in action. Hopefully we can get some good arena picks for us that help our deck. We really want to see Mythical. That's the one that's scary if it's not in there for us. Since 4 of our cards are in Mythical. This is always a good time to say, if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe. Helps out the channel. Shoot me a comment or a like, anything to help boost the channel up, and more people can start seeing this in action. But all right, here we go. So it looks like we got a Paleontology Arena. That's one we do not have in the deck. Mythical did get one of the options. That's going to be our round 2. And Futurology also made it in for us, so that's good. Looks like our arts and culture cards did not make the cut, though, so that's unfortunate, since we do have a couple of those in this deck. So let's see here. I think I want to do World Turtle for sure. I want to get that going. Let's see if we can get Testudo Formation down. Start getting that buff going as well. Alright, so a couple mythical cards we just drew. So those will be good next turn. Or I'm sorry, next round. So I'm thinking for now, I'm just going to drop... Actually, I might just drop Art Deco. Just get that plus energy. Opponent's a little bit ahead here, which is fine. He is rocking Doomsday Clock, which is in the arena this week. So something to keep our eye out on. We'll do it like this, and then next turn we can take full effect of those 3 cards we're looking at in our hand, because 100-meter sprint we want to play on turn 1. He's probably going to win this round, which is fine. I think we're going to hit hard here in this second round. We got that debuff going on our Arthroplethora as well into this next turn for him. Right, so we definitely want to play 100 meter. I want to get Bobbit Worm going as well. And let's go ahead and play Gargoyle. Good turn for our opponent. He's got a Super Soldier, so that's also part of the arena this week. Oh, he locked our Mana Core. That sucks. We were really hoping to get that down this round. I'm going to do it like this. Hoping that Mana Core unlocks. I didn't see what locked it. I should have looked. Good turn for us, though. Puts us in the lead by quite a bit. All right, so our Manticore did unlock for us. Got that Charles Dickens in our hand, so we want to definitely play Manticore. I'd like to get Door to Hell back in my deck. And what else? Let's do a debuff on our opponent here. All right, so round 2 is going to be for us. All right, we're going into another arena that we do not have any buffs for, so not a good arena for us. Looks like Futurology is going to be a good one for our opponent. Jet Car, interesting. He does have Cloaking Device as well, so he's taking advantage of the arena this week. All right, there's our Arthroplethora, so we're going to want to get that down, start debuffing him some more. I'm going to do it like this. Ooh, that hit several cards, which was nice. Ooh, just dinging him left and right. So you can see his deck's starting to show its power now as it's really hindering our opponent. Opponent played 3 cards, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Ding him a little bit more. It's going to be a close one. I think we got it, though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, we got it. Close, though. Definitely kept us on the edge of our seat on that one. All right, so going to round 4. This is the one I'm worried about for him. Looks like he's got a very strong Futurology deck, so we're probably going to struggle a little bit this round, if I had to guess. Hopefully he doesn't get anything that really buffs him too much here. There's our Cloaking Device, which is perfect timing. Take advantage of that. Do it like this. Ooh, real good turn for him. All right, so like I said, this was going to be one we were going to struggle with. Only down by 70, though, so it's not a complete loss just yet. We got our door to hell, so we have a chance. Really depends on what futurology cards he has. Wondering if we just go for the win here or not. Play set of all sets. Try for it, maybe. We'll see. No, it looks like Jet Car is going to get it for him. Yeah, I figured we weren't going to win that round. His deck had a lot of futurology cards in it. It's unfortunate it locked our turtle. All right, on to the last round here. I don't think either of us really have much in the way of sharks, so I think this will be kind of an even round. All right, he's got his cloaking device a turn late there for him. Hopefully this Testudo formation can really help us get the lead here. Going into this last turn. Energy's nice. We're up to 24, so I don't think we'll have problems with that. Get that World Turtle trigger for this last turn. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. It's we're up 177. It's going to take a pretty big turn from him to catch us, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. We was hoping to play a little bit more cards this turn. Do it like that, though. See if it's enough. Good hit on our Eye of Providence there. Taking out 40 off of his cards in play. Doomsday Clock going to trigger again. So we should have this one. But all right, guys. That's the deck. Like I said, it performed really well. We didn't even get one of our arenas that time, and we still did pretty good. So, like I said, I haven't lost with it yet. It's been performing really well. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the content, again, shoot me a like, comment if you guys got any decks you want to see in the future. We'll try to get them made and start trading for cards that we can, and hopefully we can get it built, and you guys can either see showcase cards if you want specific cards shown, or if you want specific decks, just send me a list of cards, and we'll try to show it. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.